Hi everyone, in this video we will discuss the use of time linkers for, since, during, and while in the context of a story called The Perfect Crime. Read the story with me. The Perfect Crime. Alice and Henry have been married for 10 years. Today, they are celebrating their wedding anniversary. During all these years, Alice and Henry have met a lot of people who became their friends. All of them are coming tonight for a big party. Since 10 o'clock in the morning, Alice has been preparing this party. At 7 p.m., Henry came back from work and took a drink in the fridge, while Alice was taking a shower. However, Alice has no idea that in the next 5 minutes, her whole life is going to change. You will hear the rest of the story in class, but for now, read the text again and try to identify the sentences in which the time linkers since, for, during, and while are used. Can you find these sentences? Read them again. These are the 4 sentences in which the time linkers are used. Alice and Henry have been married for 10 years. During all these years, Alice and Henry have met a lot of people. Since 10 o'clock in the morning, Alice has been preparing this party. And at 7 p.m., Henry came back from work and took a drink in the fridge, while Alice was taking a shower. Here you can find a few examples of the use of for linkers. For 2 hours, for a week, for ages. Since this morning, since yesterday, since 8 a.m. During the film, during our holiday, during the night. While we were on holiday, while he was ill, and so on. As you've probably guessed, we typically use the preposition for to introduce a period of time. We have lived in Brussels for 20 years. The period of time is 20 years. There is no starting point. On ne voit pas le point de départ dans cette phrase. Il y a juste une période de temps de 20 ans. Cela fait 20 ans, depuis 20 ans, qu'ils vivent à Bruxelles. Et ils sont toujours à Bruxelles, ils habitent toujours à Bruxelles. L'action n'est pas terminée, c'est pour cela qu'on utilise the present perfect have lived. In this example, we ask a question with for in order to know how much time someone has been waiting somewhere. How long have you been waiting for? And the answer is, I've been waiting here for 2 hours. Donc lorsqu'on veut poser une question pour demander depuis combien de temps attends-tu ici, on posera la question en commençant par How long have you been waiting for? Since is used in order to indicate that something started at a certain moment in the past. This is a starting point for an activity or an action. I have known her since last Friday. In this example, someone met a girl last Friday, and last Friday is then the starting point. He has been working here since 1991. Again, 1991 is the starting point, in this case, of his career in the place where he has been working until today. De nouveau, 1991 forme donc ici un point de départ dans la carrière de la personne, à l'endroit où il travaille depuis 1991. During is a preposition that will always be followed by a noun, like during the summer, during the winter, during the exams. My father was in hospital during the summer. The summer is a specific period in the past, and during that period, my father was in hospital. Donc l'été est une période spécifique dans le passé, et pendant cette période, mon père était à l'hôpital. While is a time conjunction that is typically followed by a sentence, namely a subject, a verb, and complements. Look at this sentence. John came back while I was watching TV. You have one continuous action, was watching TV. This is the period, pendant que je regardais la télévision. Et soudainement, à ce moment-là, John came back. Et juste à ce moment-là, John est revenu. Soudainement. Simple past, came back. However, you can also use while to link two continuous actions. John was reading a book while I was cooking supper. On a deux actions continues qui sont donc reliées par while, qui veut dire pendant que. Pendant que John lisait un livre, moi, j'étais en train de cuisiner. Okay, that's it. During, while, since, and for have no secrets anymore for you. Please now have a look at this exercise, fill in with the right time linker. And for this, you need to have a look at the tenses that are used in the sentences. Is it the simple past, the past perfect, the past continuous, or the present perfect? They can tell you which word you have to use.